Coming up, Firish overseer in hot water. Acid attack survivor recounts her horrific story. And LBI sugar workers call out Guy Suko on their transfer to the Enmore estate. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Afa Wharton. Thanks for joining us. We begin this evening with some development at a government outreach in Firish, where the overseer and members of his NDC came in for strong criticism from residents.
Quarantine Berbice residents are calling for improved drainage, better roads and better quality of potable water coming through their taps.
The resort we as the people watch we road. Down here at the wall we got fetch thing from people place to full of people. We want street, we want road.
We're facing with some problems in this community with the NDC, representative of the NDC. Oftentimes we got to be going there and begging for help. And I don't think it's fair. We have tractors, we have brush cutters, we have things that this village can use that is being placed at residents' home.
I'm asking, can we have purified water in this community?
Have to be running our pipelines through people private property to access water from the road.
To make matters worse, the residents said the overseer is failing the community and he's not taking guidance from the NDC.
You added the NDC, you sent him home or you transfer him? Because sometimes you go to the office there to do transaction, the office closed. Where's secretary meeting supposed to be held? He find himself somewhere. Look, he paying the NDC without the knowledge of us.
Those concerns were highlighted during a government outreach meeting in the community with Junior Natural Resources Minister Simona Brooms on Sunday. Brooms told the residents they have to hold their elected officials accountable.
Comrades, we run in a country. We run in a country. You must run your village.
When we return, we will tell you of a mother of two who was doused with acid.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second hand boots. Plus, it gonna be more cheaper online. And don't got my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Onion.
Hi, honey. Your family will love new Abbey butter spread. A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abbey is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abbey is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
A man's bear.
Welcome back. New Amsterdam acid attack victim Shondell Wilkinson recounts her painful experience.
Shondell's entire face is completely disfigured. Corrosive acid burnt away her nose, eyes, and upper body. Within the blink of an eye, this woman's life was changed forever at the hands of the father of her children. After enduring almost 10 years of abuse, Shondell Williamson decided that she had had enough and finally summoned the courage to walk away from the relationship. But her former lover was not prepared to let her enjoy a life away from his control. The man journeyed from Linden Region 10 to punish the mother of his children by attacking her at a friend's house in New Amsterdam, Berbice. Williamson was full of life and hope for the future. She had just begun working and was caring for her two boys away from that toxic relationship when the incident occurred. The perpetrator, Alfred De Jong, also known as Natta Boy, committed the horrendous act while screaming, "If I can't have you, no one else can."
When I turned on my left, I saw him approaching me. I know it was him. The walk, the body structure, everything, his face, but it's just the way he looked so strange. So I left staring at him because he had these like weave in his hair and he had like a female garment on. So it left me shocked, and so I just left staring at him. By the time I couldn't do anything, he just threw, I don't know, the acid on me, the liquid. And there I was standing, screaming, knocking on the door for my friend. I guess he threw down the container and he ran out. While knocking on the door, she opened, because I was screaming for her. She opened, she was like, "What is this? What happened to you?" I was like, "It's Alfred."
Shondell was hospitalized at the Georgetown Public Hospital for 9 weeks, fighting to save her sight, which is now tremendously blurred. The extent of her injuries are so severe that she is not able to receive care in Guyana. Therefore, she must travel overseas for treatment. Despite her challenges, she intends on becoming an advocate against domestic violence and wants to help both men and women who are experiencing this prevalent social ill in Guyana. Since leaving the hospital, Shondell is being cared for by her family. She explained that the most painful part of this ordeal is the fact that her children are afraid to come close to her because of her state.
They talked to me, they looked at me, but they won't be very close to me. If I say, "Come touch me," they will say no, but they're just there talking to me as normal. That is painful.
Non-governmental organization Saving Hands Emergency Aid, SHE, has been able to secure treatment services for her at a top U.S. hospital where she will receive state-of-the-art treatment from some of the best doctors in the field. SHE is funded by donations from the public on a case-by-case basis. Therefore, they are asking for your help.
Your family will love new Abe butter spread.
Thank you, Mommy.
A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abe is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abe is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
Nothing compares to the class and beauty of Beeson Windows and Doors, engineered by professionals and built to last longer than the competition. Buy 10 windows and get one 24x16 bathroom window absolutely free. No tricks, no gimmicks, and no hidden fees. Prices starting from $13.5 VAT inclusive. So visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 New Eccles Industrial Site or BPAT's building on Regent Street and save big on UPVC or aluminum windows. To order now, call 622-4197 or 226-1292.
LBI Estate cane planters are calling on government to pay them severance after refusing to work at the Enmore Estate. As the government struggles to find solutions to keep the ailing sugar industry afloat, workers attached to the LBI Sugar Estate are demanding that they be paid severance packages before accepting transfers to the Enmore Estate. The workers who converged at their union office, the Guyana Agricultural and General Workers Union, told the media that in their old age they refused to start cutting canes, and as such they prefer to be paid their severance packages.
Some of them even know how to cut the barn and put the barn on there, how to cut the cane and pack it, because we never cut cane.
Can't cut cane at this age, 59 years. Then they pay off. You want it?
How much years you work with them?
We work about 40 years with them.
40 years?
Yes.
You want to pay off and done?
Yes, we can't get work. We not cut cane, we all.
Now let's give you out grinding 5 days a week work out grinding. Now, if they send 5 days a week work, maybe if the last resort is severance pay. If they can't find no other work, then we give a severance pay.
We never do cane work. We planter. And if you know you ain't get no proper work for we, and workly pay we have, don't make we come here, so.
The Scanlon Sugar Factory was constructed but has failed to live up to its expectations. 2 weeks ago, government met with sugar workers on the west bank of Demerara to listen to their concerns while promising to pay severance packages to workers who were owed. Since taking office in 2015, the coalition government has pumped over $30 billion into the struggling industry. Together with several stakeholders, the government is working on finding a solution that will save the ailing industry. That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again, same time tomorrow for another edition.